Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today on this Tuesday morning. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Chris Berg, just talking about all the fun things we did outside yesterday. Maybe I got to enjoy it more than you.
You were slip and sliding, it sounds like.
Our neighbors had the slip and slide out. They had water gun fights. Like they came out. At first, it was just like getting wet in their normal clothes, and the swimsuits came out. But you know, it just kept heating up. I mean,
it
was
felt so good, didn't
close
it?
to 80. It was awesome. Yeah. So I loved it. And today again, my kids keep saying, "Let's get the like." We just have like a little inflatable pool, and I'm like, well, it's May. We're not going to put a pool. We might need to.
Maybe today. I mean, driving in today was so just gorgeous out. Again, it's kind of, I mean, we're lucky to be here, but it's hard to be here when it's this nice out.
That's true. That's true. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I think about the kids who are still in school and the moms who are saying right now, stay inside, do your homework. And they're like, I just want to go outside and play. And that happens every May, though.
So how much school do you have left? Like a week?
We go until, next Wednesday, Thursday. So.
Us too, kind of, but I mean, we all know the last week is sort of
I got to clean out our desks. And,
So I think you can kind of say this week's going to be the last week. It's Memorial Day weekend. Give the kiddos a break and maybe just call it a day.
Yeah, the weather is definitely cooperating, so I'm loving it. It feels like time for summer break. You know what? Yesterday was also a perfect day for this. I want to show it one more time because I just think the video is incredible. Such a tribute. The B-52 bomber from the Minot Air Force Base flying over Fargo in honor of the frontline healthcare workers during this coronavirus pandemic. My kids were just going crazy over this. We live, pretty close to the Sanford Health Hospital. Not that you have to live close to see this, but incredible pictures on social media. So many people are posting pictures. I just love it. So majestic, isn't it?
It's
the
fantastic.
Warbirds aerial salute buzzed Sanford Health in Fargo. The pilot and crew then headed up to Grand Forks before flying back to Minot. I just thought that was incredible. There were some really cool pictures, that people took from Sanford, with, either the flagpole or just the hospital and the bomber, and just incredible to see that.
Play that one more time, Tony. What I love most about this video, if they can replay it, watch this. The entire time it's going, not a single cloud.
I know.
Not one cloud in the sky.
Absolutely gorgeous yesterday. That's why I'm saying people were lined up outside. I was going to say, so many kids were just outside playing at the time anyway, so I think that we hadn't planned to watch at the certain time. They just were like, oh my goodness, there it is. Such a great day. And you know what? We got a message from one of our viewers yesterday. I wanted to mention this. We were talking about how NASCAR was back, one of the first big sports. Well, thank you, Paula, for reminding us. NASCAR is not the only sport that started up. If you're a fan of rodeos and cowboys,
nice.
PBR has been going on, she said, for about 2 weeks now. You can catch them on CBS Sportsnet. Is that what that is?
CBS Sports Network,
Sports Network. So right now, no fans. But then as I was reading a little bit this morning, it looks like professional bull riders may have a crowd even starting in South Dakota. Maybe one of the first sports. Event organizers say they're going to provide face coverings to fans and keep the crowd at 35% of capacity and control the flow of people in and out. But that's a rodeo down in South Dakota.
See, I love that.
Up.
I think that works, right? People are going to be able to distance. You can still go in there and have some live audience, and that's perfect.
I love it. And I think, cowboys, they have those bandanas anyway. They can just, pull them up over their face.
Over their face, and they're good to go.
So that's good stuff. So anyway, thank you to Paula for giving us the heads up. How about a video to put a smile on your face this morning?
This video is
we're sad there's no fairs going on right now, but you don't need a carnival to ride bumper cars. This is real. This is real video. This is a restaurant in Maryland. They're using bumper tables to separate customers and keep them 6 feet apart. I believe, it's for real. I guess they only have drinks there because right now this is just for pickup to go. But, you see the funny pictures of people with the noodles to keep, the distance, how close is too close, how do you remind people to stay away? But they're saying this is right now for pickup, but hey, how perfect would this be, once they're able to eat inside the restaurants as well. So that's in Maryland. I'm thinking something like this for Zorbas,
I was going to say the same
Lakes
thing.
Country.
Just get rid of the legs and have it so it can just hang on your shoulders. That way you can just kind of jump into the river, jump out.
I like it. I think they're
such
onto
your cocktails right there.
Those are big tubes too.
So you classic.
I like that. Okay, another weird one talking about restaurants. everybody's getting a little more creative these days. How about this? An invention that will help you be able to wear a mask when you go to a restaurant, but also eat. Inventors in Israel have developed a mask that lets you eat without taking it off. You have to kind of look closely at first. It's like, oh, that's just a normal mask. No. When you pinch those clips, squeezing that lever, it actually opens a slot in the front of the mask so that food can pass through. There you go. You can get a little bit better view. That's just weird. But, you know, can you imagine like ice cream or, you know, wings or anything that would get a little, you know, saucy? That wouldn't work. You never know. It's, you know, entrepreneurs. They're coming up with all sorts of great ideas.
We all realize that's not going to work, right? I mean, we all know that is like a total, just like, hey, if everyone's doing this, I'll just make this and make some money. Like,
yeah, it didn't look like classic. It maybe closed all the way there. So yeah,
I was going to say, it kind of defeats
how safe that is,
the purpose. But okay, hey. Some people, I'm sure, will buy it.
Hey, let's keep going with the crazy videos. This one's getting a lot of attention. A priest is spreading joy while socially distancing using a squirt gun to anoint his parishioners with holy water. Actually, this happened on Easter, so it's not a new video, but just now photos and video are leaking, and it's going viral, inspiring a lot of memes. The priest told BuzzFeed News that he's astonished at how many people are sharing these photos, which, you know, I know even our Catholic diocese here in Fargo, they were doing drive-through confessions. So, you know, if you're needing a little, look at that little baby. He had to refill that quite a bit. He needed to.
No, I was gonna say, I wish he had one of those like super, what are they called, super squirters?
Yeah.
Like you can,
super
soakers, or you can just, you can pump that thing up and they're just.
You get a lot more done. A lot more holy. Is it a lot more holy if you get more
exactly.
super soaker full of holy water?
That would have been hysterical.
That's good stuff. Okay, happy anniversary. I know you love these stories. To the unroyal royals, Meghan and Harry are celebrating 2 years. 2 years
wow.
now. Of course, they got married at St. George's Chapel in Windsor, and that was back in 2018. They became the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Of course, their son Archie is 1 year old, so, you know, do the math.
Right,
it's about 2 years. The baby is 1 year old. The couple officially stepped down from their royal duties in March of this year. They're now, well, they moved to Canada, but now they're in LA, living at Tyler Perry's mansion in Beverly Hills. And real quickly, we want to remind you that we're in our home stretch of our virtual food drive to help raise money for the Great Plains Food Bank. You know, we give so much credit to our viewers. We have just raised an incredible amount of money, but we're not quite to that $30,000 goal yet. So if you haven't helped out yet, please do. We're closing in on that goal. We just have like a little bit of time left. It's easy to do. You can go to our Valley News Live website or use our VNL News app and look for that Please Donate button. It's a great time to help out. I'm excited for this interview coming up next here on North Dakota Today. We're talking with a member of our Valley News Live family that went through COVID-19. What was it like? How is she feeling now? Stay with us.